Hello, today is July 6th, 2026. It is almost 11:30 at night. And today I played fewer games than I did yesterday, but I also had to work today, so, there's that. But I played some Dusk, which is what's playing right now. I played some 2XKO, I played some Stellar Blade, just a bit, and I played a little bit of Overwatch as well. No Pokemon Champions today, which is kind of silly because Pokemon Champions is something I'm trying to play more of, but I actually wanted to talk a little bit about Dusk because this has been a game that I've heard of for a long time, and I just wanted to spend some time with. And I started it out yesterday. Yesterday was my first time playing it, and this footage here is from today, where I did like another level or two. It's very scary. I don't know why I didn't think it would be. I think just because it was low poly, I was like, oh, there's no way it could be actually something that spooks me. But I actually ended up getting jump scared, I think, at some point in this footage. So if you see a chainsaw guy come out and my mouse just fly out in a weird direction, then I can tell you that's why. But it's interesting. I have a very low tolerance for scary things and horror. I'm really not generally a fan. I don't usually spend a lot of time with it in any capacity. But I am enjoying Dusk so far. I haven't played a tremendous amount, but from what I have played, it's been standout in a few different ways. And it's interesting because I think I heard this game compared to Doom the other day. That's part of the reason why I was like, oh, okay, I'll give it a try finally after hearing about it so much, was because a friend of mine, we were talking about shooters, like fast-paced shooter games, and we were talking about like Neon White, we were talking about Doom Eternal, we were talking about Ultra Kill, all three of which I love all three of those games a lot. We're talking about Doom the Dark Ages, actually, is what's brought it up, but I'm really a big fan of this kind of fast-paced precision shooter where it's really just these, time attack, score attack, lots of enemies, lots of movement to figure it out. And I heard he brought up that this game is somewhat similar, and so I was excited to give it a try, just to find that truly I don't find it similar at all to any of the games I just mentioned. I don't really find it. I mean, look at me, I'm just standing there shooting from a distance. I do that a few times, and to be clear, it's not a fair comparison because I actually am playing on the medium difficulty, and so how could I possibly critique this game if I'm not playing it on Nightmare, right? If I'm not playing it on whatever difficulty mandates a higher execution. But the map designs are a lot more narrow. There's a lot more close quarters fights, which makes me think that maybe this isn't, and it's a lot more exploration focused as opposed to something like Neon White. Ultra Kill and Doom do have a fair amount of exploration, so maybe it's not fair to say that this one is exploration and those other ones aren't. But it's been an interesting game to play through. I have enjoyed it a decent amount. Again, it is spooky, and I'm not a big fan of spookiness. I prefer open spaces with much more, I'm okay with horror theming. This game gave me the heebie-jeebies. But I'm enjoying it, and I do hope to finish it. At least play through enough of it to, be able to say that, like, oh yes, I've played Dusk. I do like these sickles. I think the sickles are actually really satisfying to use. And I actually wanted to take a moment and discuss something that I find very cool about this genre. So yesterday I talked a lot about anxiety in fighting games, and one of the reasons that I listed was the control schema and how a fighting game has a lot of different buttons that you need to use. You need to use, most fighting games have at least 6 buttons that are not related to movement, and those 6 buttons are usually all important as well. Right, the Street Fighter setup. But even ABC fighters, you have ABC, some kind of special move, and then a few macros. And I think that's difficult for people to pick up. And for shooters, something interesting that I was thinking about here as I played today was a game like Doom Eternal on Nightmare, a game like Ultra Kill, a game like Even this, to an extent, though, you wouldn't know it from this footage, because I do wonder if, I feel like on harder difficulties, maybe this game would fit in this box too. But I was thinking about quick swapping, just as a mechanic. And there is an interview with the director of Doom Eternal that I feel so bad I don't remember his name, but I really am a big fan of his work and the way that he views game design. But he basically talks about this idea of the fun zone when designing Doom Eternal. And he said, or Doom in general, and he was like, oh, well, Doom is at its most fun whenever you're running around quick swapping and just shooting a bunch of demons with a bunch of different guns. He noted that it's not about just using the shotgun. Using just the shotgun is like a quick way to make the game somewhat stale. And while a lot of people, I mean myself included, the first time I played through the original Doom 2016, you know, I did just use the shotgun a bunch. And it wasn't until I played through Eternal that I really got to appreciate this idea of quick swapping, of being able to just go from weapon to weapon. And even in a game like this, where I don't think the difficulty mandates the use of quick swapping necessarily, but you know, something like that swap right there. In a game as fast-paced as this, I think that quick swapping and being able to quick swap is a very valuable skill to have. Even just cycling through, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which I believe is the only ones I did in this game, so far at least. Being able to swap weapons on a dime without having a break in the action, without having to run away or circle around while you adjust the, while you adjust your weapon wheel, I think makes a giant difference in how you play fast-paced shooters in general. Not even precision shooters, just ones that are fast, arena shooters or precision, whether it's something, your ultra kills and your dooms. And even in this game, I had a great deal of satisfaction just from doing it. I think there's a quick swapping, I think, as a mechanic is a satisfying thing to do in general. I want to do it, even if I don't need to. And in this game, I don't need to. I don't think. And I'm just playing again. I'm playing on normal. Maybe I should crank it up though, because I've never really felt like I was close to dying. But even though I don't have to use it in this game, a game like Doom Eternal, I think it's very important that you quick swap. I think quick swapping is an extremely powerful and valuable thing to do in that game. That if you play on Nightmare, at least, you're almost forced to. Because different guns are necessary to kill the different demons. And I think it's a beautiful dance that it forces you to do, and that feels very mechanically satisfying when you're able to fluently cycle through your arsenal. And I think it makes me want to do it here in this game. Even though I don't have to do it, it makes me want to. Oh, also, this gun was a lot of fun. I really liked this crossbow. It pierces everything. I thought that was very cool. I love these little animations that play when you press R. I was hoping there'd be a secret here from that fire, but if there was one, I sure didn't notice it. Maybe there are other fires. But ultimately, it's just, I wanted to bring that back because I was talking a lot about literacy yesterday. Literacy is something that I talk about in general a lot when it comes to games, because I think it's important to be able to understand, how the methodologies of what we play, right? Like how we hold the controller, how we recognize the patterns in any given genres. Like, right, what can you take away other than just move and shoot? Can you take away strafing? Can you take away zooming in? Can you take away kiting? Can you take away quick swap? Can you take away, what can you take from one game and allow it to enhance experience in another game? And in doing so, allow developers to design around a understanding of these things. It's all very fascinating to me. Also, I like this pickup system. I'm sure I actually want to watch a speedrun of this game. This is unrelated to everything, because I think it would be so fun to watch someone go through with no weapons and just use the items that you can just swing around everywhere for. I think there's a lot to love. I'm going to let this roll a little bit longer and just yap a bit more, because I think we're getting close to where I got jump scared, and I just want to see how it looked, because I only know how it felt in the moment. But I think I'm about to go down there, and as I go back down there, I think I just get boomed as I look for secrets. But no, I think it's important to learn, right? And to become more mechanically sound in these things that we do. I think it's very rewarding. Right there. Oh, there I am. You see me jump away. This game's spooky, man. Fun game. I hope to play more of it. I don't know. I am kind of juggling a lot of games right now. And I'm not sure how much of this one I'll play because right now my only concern, and I think maybe raising the difficulty will help with this. My only concern is that I'm just kind of walking around a relatively mild theme park, you know? And I don't know if the ammo constraints will become a big deal. I don't know if, like, there will simply be a ton more enemies. I'm not really sure if I'm playing the game right or wrong right now. All I can really be sure of is that it is a cool game. It's a cool atmosphere, cool enemies, and very fast. It has a very satisfying set of mechanics. Alrighty, I think that'll be it. I will maybe not make one of these tomorrow because tomorrow's Tuesday and I'm very busy on Tuesdays, but if you're listening, thanks for listening. If you're not, then that's fine. Everyone have a wonderful, wonderful evening.